Okay, so most of you have been wondering how do I take my astrophotography pictures, right? So let me show you. Hey everyone, and welcome to my first vlog. I'll be honest with you, I was planning to film something else for my first vlog, but I was going today to take some pictures of Saturn and the moon, so I thought to myself, why not bring you guys along? They will be able to see Saturn and the moon for the first couple hours, and then later at night we can see Jupiter. I've packed all of my equipment and I'm ready to go, but the only thing that is left is, of course, my brother into coming with me. The telescope is very heavy, so I need someone to help me bring it along. You come with me?
Okay.
Astrophotography is actually a bit hard to do in the city. If you want to take deep sky images of nebulas or galaxies like the Milky Way, it's really hard to take those pictures due to light pollution. I usually used to do in Lebanon to take pictures of the Milky Way. I used to go up to Faraya, which is a place that has little light pollution. Another thing about astrophotography is that from the downtown you can actually take pictures of the moon and some planets like Saturn. They are bright objects, so even if there's light pollution or even if you're in the city, we'll be able to take pictures of those objects. On, ready to go. Step 2 is to actually move this telescope from here to the actual location.
Oh my god, Tala's vlog today. We're gonna go to the telescope astronomical pictures.
People were looking at me weirdly. I wonder why. After 15 minutes of walking, it's tiring. 3 is to find a good location to do your observation. Hi! Coming to Tara's house because she has a balcony. I'm at Tara's house now and I've set up all of my equipment. Hopefully we'll see soon Saturn. And now for step 4, we actually have to see the direction of the objects we want to observe. For that, on an app. The app is called Skyview and I'm able to see the directions of the different planets and different objects in the night sky depending on the time and the day. 5 is actually locating the object and setting up your equipment, and then afterwards you can locate them in the actual sky. For the moon, it's really easy to locate it. You can use the app and then you can just see it. For planets, they're usually a bit harder to locate. How to differentiate between planets and stars? Stars actually shine, planets don't shine, and they're stable lights in the night sky. Telescope is the Next Image 8 SE. I have this remote to control the telescope and I can align it, and for example, if I want to go, let's say, to Jupiter, I can just take solar system, take Jupiter, and then the telescope is going to move on itself. For moon pictures, I either take them with my camera, using my Fujifilm X-T10 camera on a tripod, or with my telescope. When I usually take moon pictures with my camera, I usually use certain settings. Moon, it is very important to shoot in manual. Usually shoot with a low ISO, usually between 200 and 800 depending on the day and depending on the phase of the moon. Also for shutter speed, I usually use a shutter speed of 100 of a second or 125 of a second. Since the moon is a moving object and it moves fast, I recommend to go under 1/25 of a second, or else your pictures are not going to be very sharp and very clear. For the aperture, usually for the moon, it's good to shoot between f11 and f16. Take pictures of the moon with my telescope. I just have and for my phone to actually put on the telescope, and I actually take those pictures directly from the eyepiece of the telescope. For Milky Way pictures, I usually take them using my tripod and my camera. It is very important to use a tripod to have steady pictures, exposure time, in order to get all of those details of the Milky Way. Planetary objects, I usually take them from my telescope.